All right, welcome. So here we go again, and this time we're gonna craft again a new weapon for me. The only thing that's missing on this weapon is at the time I crafted this one, I didn't know that it would be very good to have the essence of haste that would give me onslaught on kills. That will increase my attack speed and movement speed when I kill something. So since you kill a lot, practically when you're mapping, you're gonna be faster because you're gonna kill things really fast. So I think it's a very good stats to have on the weapon. So this weapon I have right now is very good. It's +7. I could sanctify it, but that would cost me 6 divine to sanctify it to see if I can get 8. But if I'm gonna spend that much divines, I needed to make it with everything that you need on a weapon for a shield wall. Shield wall is different. You don't get any damage from the weapon. You only benefit from the skills. And like stun build up, you're gonna benefit from stun build up. But I already have a lot of stun build up, which in any case I prefer to have the onslaught instead of stun build up. So my goal is make a weapon that will gain 33% of damage as extra physical damage, 97% damage against enemy with fully broken armor, and onslaught and +7. That's the perfect weapon. But +7, +8 is the better, but that you needed to use certified and be lucky that he rules above and not below. Because if he rules below, then you lose a lot. Because just these things I bought, I've spent 3 divine just to buy all these things to craft this weapon. So if you find this weapon for 4 divine, 5 divine, that's really cheap. Because this 3 divine won't guarantee me that I will manage to craft this weapon. I bought the weapon, use essence to make it to give it 25 to strength. Now all these cost practically 1 divine. This is practically 260 something. Is a near 1 divine. This is more than 1 divine. So if you put this 2 is 2 divine, and when you put all these together, it's gonna go about 1 divine. So just to try to craft it, I already spent 3 divine. That's why yeah, if you find this weapon for 4 divine, 5 divine, it's still cheap, really cheap. Because even to craft it, unless you're very lucky, you will make it under 5 divine. You need to be very lucky. So that's why I'm gonna try to be very lucky, because I don't want to spend too much. But if I fail, I will wait till I get more currency and do it again. But I hope we get it in the first. So what I did, I bought a weapon with only +7 to all melee skills. That's the only thing that interests me. And to make things easier, I bought it as magic, not rare. After that, I took 1 essence that gives me strength on items, and I use it, and that essence made it rare with 25 strength. I don't remember exactly the name, but let me see, just for the sake. You see, the Oman Obi Select I just bought, this one to reroll cost me 260 exalt. So the craft is very expensive. I've seen people selling this weapon really cheap. Probably because they was using it and they don't need it anymore. They just want to sell it fast. But it's not, because that's the cost to make it. It's not that cheap to make. So unless you're super lucky, I mean, you need to be super lucky. Or because you can try to do it without buying this that costs more than 1 divine, but that's gonna be by really super lucky because you might take out the you need to block the essence from taking anything from the suffix, because you have this +7 suffix and you have this 27 saying you don't want to lose them. Because of that, you need to use these to block these two for taking anything here. So that's the trick. That's where it becomes very expensive to make it the build, to make it the weapon. But some people is just so lucky that they will buy this with full suffix and prefix, and they will just try their luck doing this, and if it doesn't take a +7, well, they won't spend too much. But if you do it properly, deterministic, so you don't lose this, it's gonna be very expensive. So that's the way we're gonna do it, because I really don't want to have to go back again. So what I'm gonna do now, I want to show you the essence. So I use a essence, a great essence for strange. Was so I use this great essence of the infinite. He upgrades the item to rare, and he gave it. He could give intelligence, dexter, or strength, but because this is a strength weapon, he gave him a strength. He won't put intelligence on this weapon. So those are the deterministic steps that you can do. And now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add, activate, not yet because I need more, let me see, but this is gonna be gone, so it can be a normal exalt, right? So just to sake of making it more. So what I'm gonna do, I have this Omen of Sinister Exaltation. While this item is your inventory, your next Exalt Orb will add only prefix modifier, right? So I'm gonna activate it. I wanna add one prefix modifier. Why? Because next step, I'm gonna use the perfect essence of haste. That's gonna take a prefix, because I'm gonna force it with this Omen Sinister of Crystallization. But, so that's why I need to have at least two, so I can take one, and it will fill the prefix, right? So my goal is, if I fill the suffix, when I use the Omen of what's the thought about it? Because I'm gonna to use this, then I'm gonna to use this. That's a prefix. Oh, okay. My thought is, okay, when I feel that, and then, wow, that's the physical damage. This is a prefix, woman. You can only go into the prefix, right? So if you can only go in the prefix, I need to have two of these. I'm gonna use two. I need to have two of these, because if not, I'm gonna take the chance of taking the +7. I can't go if I lose the +7 and buy a new one, because this costs a lot. Like, this costs 7 divines. I don't know if it's worth to use this. Now this costs 1 divine, almost 2 divine. I don't think it's worth to use this right now. What I'm thinking is probably should do it easy mode because the essence is not that expensive. But this is very expensive. And if I miss something, I'm not gonna miss, but at the same time is I don't like sometimes because the essence of abrasion sometimes give you really low physical, and I already have on this 31, you can go to 33, but you can notice the difference in damage. I really don't like to go down in damage, and when it's like that I like to roll to do something else. And if I spend this, it's gonna be a lot of things thrown to the trash. I think it's just better to just buy new base and do it as base. It's not expensive. You can buy base for 20 exalt till 60 exalt. Some people place them for 300 exalt like one divine. I think that's too much. I really don't buy those. I don't think anyone buy those. They just stay there. Because if you're gonna pay one divine for a base like this, and it's not a determinalist craft, you just want to spend too much, and maybe it's not worth it actually. Should I go very deterministic on this one? The problem is if I use this essence and then when I use the desecration and the desecration take it out, or then I'm screwed. I need to spend another one divine to do all over again, and that's a lot of money. Oh, what we gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna do it the proper way. If I fail, I'm gonna try to do it the proper way. If I fail, it's okay. I have enough divine. I have 28 divines. I'm gonna try to do it properly. I need another one, woman of sinister crystallization. So I need another woman of sinister crystallization. This is cheaper, so I think no, this is that. Okay, I need to be second though. So I'm gonna buy another woman of sinister crystallization. Before that, I need divines. How much is this? This costs. Okay, this is not expensive. Only 3 divine, 3 exalt.
Let's see if there are any takers.
Why is saying I have how much? I don't have this much exalt. 600 exalt. Where did I come up with so much exalt? Okay, I need a stack of that. Let me see how much exalt I truly have. I have only 35 exalts. Something is wrong there. Let me see if I can buy stuff. That's crazy. I don't think he will let me buy. Maybe it's a glitch or something. I don't have that much exalt. No. I want more sinister catalyzation. Why it's not there? It's in the. You see, it's almost too divine. Oh, I don't have it. Yeah, it's red. It's because I don't have it. Now it's almost too divine. Wow. That's a lot, man. That means just to craft this weapon, I'm spending about 6 divine just to craft this weapon. Imagine, and if anything doesn't go wrong, because if something goes wrong, I'm screwed. I want Exalt, and I have Divine. Now Exalt is down again. It was 290, now it went back to that price. Jeez. And there is a lot of stock at that price. I need to buy 2 divines again.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Okay, now I'm gonna buy the almost Sinistro crystallization. This, I need 1 for Exalt. My gosh, that's 2 divine practically.
I'll post it right away.
Okay, I have 2 of it. Alright, this weapon gonna cost me a lot to make. Okay. So let's do it and see if I can get this weapon. Push lock, because I need some lock here. So I'm gonna try to do my best for good outcome. So the first thing I need to fill, it's the, you know, this is the suffix, this is the prefix. I need more prefix so I can take the prefix and still have 1 there when I get my suffix, because you cannot have a weapon just with suffix for what I know. So I need to put it there. I don't want to have more than 2, right? Oh, so probably I won't have to use this, because this desecration will always go where it's empty. So I will do desecration the last. So I think it's going to be very deterministic. I won't fail anything, because if I have 2 suffix and I have always 1 prefix free, I'll put only 1 prefix, 2 prefix. So the way my desecration won't take anything out. That way I won't have to do anything. It's gonna be almost 6 divine to make this weapon. Yeah, it's gonna be 6 divine. So if someone crafts this, yeah, the price should be at least, the least price you can buy it is for 7 divine. Alright, let's see. Let's see if this is gonna work. So I have that. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick 1 Exalt. Where is my Exalt? Oh, he took it. And it doesn't need to be perfect anything, just normal Exalt, because all those stats will go away. So I activate Woman of Sinistro Exaltation. That will force that my Exalt only gives me a prefix. And you can have on a weapon is 3 prefix and 3 suffix. Why I'm putting 2 prefix and leave 1 free and 1 suffix free? That means that way I will always have a free spot for desecration, and everything that I'm gonna place on the weapon, they won't take it out, right? Because I'm making this weapon for me, I'm not making it for profit. That's why I'm spending so much. I don't want to go back. I want it to be very deterministic. This is super deterministic. I will not fail. Actually, for what I'm saying, it's not possible to fail. But that's why I spent almost 7 divine. So here we go. And then exalt this thing. What happened? Okay, I thought I didn't got anything because I didn't saw anything. I actually got physical damage. Doesn't impress anything. It just have 2 there, right? I have 2 there. Now what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna deactivate this. I'm gonna activate Woman of Sinister Crystallization. This will force my perfect essence of Ast to only take a prefix. You see, say, while this thing is active in your inventory, your next perfect of corrupt or corrupt essence will remove only prefix. Why I'm doing that is so I don't take the strange or the level of a melee skill, because that's something I want on the weapon. And because the essence of axe is a suffix, is gonna be on the suffix, and you can only have 3 suffix. So I'm gonna fill the suffix with it right now. So essence of fast, make sure it's that essence of fast. Activate is the of Sinister is activate. Then bam. So what we got? We could have 25. We got 21%. It's not bad because above 20%. It's already good. Your organ is gonna get to the onslaught anyway because you kill a lot. Okay, 21% chance to gain onslaught on killing with this weapon. +7. Okay, so what I want now is to protect the suffix because I already have all the 3 suffix I want. I don't want to lose them. I want this suffix to be here. I don't want to lose them. So I'm gonna keep that there. I'm gonna say, while this is in your inventory, now I only have 1 prefix, right? What I'm gonna do, I need another 1 prefix because I want to leave just 1 prefix free for the desecration. So my desecration, if there is something free on the weapon, is gonna go exactly to that spot where it's free. But if you have prefix and suffix free, you don't know where it goes. But if you have just prefix, it's gonna go straight to the prefix. It's not gonna take your suffix or anything else. But I don't even have to use this. But I'm gonna use it because it's cheap. I'm gonna use it anyway, but it's not now. What I should do? Probably we will think, okay, it's better to just desecration. If I know correct, it doesn't take. If you have a free spot, it doesn't take anything. I hope I'm not wrong, but like you only take stuff if it's full. Because it's not full. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna activate this, and now first I'm gonna activate this and use 1 more exalt. Why I'm doing that is to have again, because I already took it 1, to have 2 prefix. So with 2 prefix, when these take 1 prefix, it's gonna stay free 1 prefix. You won't understand what I'm doing. I hope I explain properly. I have now 1 prefix. If I use this and this, it's gonna be only 1. I don't know if that's possible to do that, but I prefer to be on the safe spot. I'm gonna add this and add this. Then you're gonna fill 1 more prefix on the weapon. Let's go. Bam. So he adds 2 prefix, we still have 1 suffix free. But now I need the perfect abrasion to give physical damage. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna activate the Omen of Sinister Crystallization is active, and I'm gonna use the Perfect Essence of Abrasion. This will force that only the prefix can be taken away. That way, all my suffix that I really need on the weapon is safe. Let's go. Omen of Abrasion. Bam. Okay. I didn't like it. 25% damage as extra physical damage. That sucks. That's really bad. Why that? That's not good because look, I'm gonna lose a lot of damage. It's not good. I need to take that away. So how I'm gonna take that away? Ah man, that sucks. How I'm gonna take that away? I cannot take that away. I got the lowest number. Jeez, what the heck is that? Only way I can try to take that away is if I fill my prefix and then force my desecration into prefix and got luck to take that away. But then when I'm gonna do that again, I need to spend almost 2 divine again to make it. You see, that's the thing. Because or I'm content with losing 5% damage, or I can just craft this and sell it and try another again. I think I'm just gonna craft and sell it because it's gonna be too much expensive. I already spent like 6 divine on doing this thing, so I needed to make some profit on these things. I'm not gonna lose it. It is what it is. It's like I can't sanctify and try to get it higher, but sanctification will cost me 6 divine. That's gonna be super expensive. So what I'm gonna do now that I have that, I'm gonna activate this and use this. Will force to be, actually I don't need it. I know I don't need it because when I do that, it's gonna take it, it's gonna go straight to the prefix because there is missing 1 prefix. Why I'm doing that, I'm not filling the prefix to take the 25% is because if I do that, I will have to buy another 2 divine Woman of Crystallization, and I don't want to do that. So, I don't want to spend that much. So the best way is to finish the craft, sell it for almost the same price I spend on it, and then buy everything and try again. Yeah, that's the only way. Prefix, let's go. Okay, it's activate. Then we're gonna use this. Bam. Okay. Now we're gonna go reveal this. So all these can go wrong. There is 7 steps that can go wrong. So this craft to be perfect. That's why people, when they have it perfect, they sell it for 50 divine, 60 divine, 80 divine, because it's lucky to get high rolls, you know. So that's why you sell it very, very, very expensive when you get high rolls. Because if it, like now, I can go try to reveal it, I might not get what I want, and then I need to buy all the stuff again. So crafting is not you. It depends on certain luck. It requires some knowledge, but at the same time, even with the knowledge, it's not 100% you're gonna get the item that you are making, right? So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna activate the Omen of Abyssal Echo that will let me reroll the Desecration, because I'm gonna reveal the Desecration. He always give you 3 choice, but if you have this, then you have another rule that will become something different, then I might get the damage on armor break. So activate the Omen of Abyssal Echoes. Put this weapon there. I think I was supposed to wallet my weapon first and do everything. Maybe the desecration, everything will be better. I hope that doesn't influence, but I think that will be a good thing to do before I did all this part. I totally forgot. But here we go. Anyway, Omen of Abyssal Echoes is activate, and that's reveal. Wish me luck. Let's go. Okay, I don't like this because I got the Empower attack deal 89% damage. This is good too, because normally when you do Shield Wall, you use always Empower attack. That means you're gonna do damage even to normal mobs that you're not breaking the armors, but the damage you're gonna be very high. If you use Warcry to break your wall. But at the same time, most people like when they have actually armor break damage instead of this. But last time I tried to reroll this, I got something else. I never got the armor break. So I'm gonna try my chance again. If I don't get it, I don't get it. It's bad luck. But I want armor break, just because you need this weapon to be very effective when you're gonna kill the boss. You are not worried too much. Yeah, you can get that damage too on the boss. It's 89% increased damage. You can Warcry, empower the Shield Wall, and then attack the boss with 89% more damage. Yeah, it's not bad. Armor break too is good, but some people actually doesn't use armor break. Not everyone use break to break armor. So I think Empower attack actually is better than break armor. I'm gonna use Empower attacks because break armor I'm using on my build, but I saw most of the build with Shield Wall, they are not breaking armor. They are just doing raw damage. So Empower attacks are actually much easier, because you just Warcry to break the wall and the damage is empowered. Okay, I think this is the way to go. Well, let me push the website and see if people are buying those, because I don't want to build something to sell and not sell it. Well, actually there is only 2 on the website, and one is fully broken armor. It's for 55 divine, and this one doesn't have anything else. It's for 2 divine. It only has, I think this person was trying to craft, and it goes this, and he decided he's not want to craft anymore, or he doesn't have things to craft. He said, okay, I'm just gonna sell it to get my money back. Yeah, that's what happened with this craft. This is someone that really went through and did everything alright. Probably didn't like the 25% damage, is selling it for 55 divine. It's not a bad price, because this is not a craft that you say, okay, I'm gonna get it right away. So, but I'm gonna take a chance and go for armor break. Anyway, let's go for armor break. Oh man, this is crazy. I'm gonna Go! Let's go! Oh, got it! 96% increased damage against enemy with fully broken armor. This was so lucky. Okay. Alright. The last time I tried it, I didn't got it. I had to sell. Oh. Okay. This is almost perfect weapon. Like, it's better than what I have right now. Much better. Because like the damage you're gonna lose, let me see how much damage I'm gonna lose. I have 100k damage on Shield Wall. It's gonna be more because I don't have this skill speed run on it. The skill speed is gonna give you more DPS, so I'm not even try because it's gonna be a lot because of the skill speed run. And I'm gonna go here. There's no need to quality this weapon because you don't need damage, but I just quality for fun. The only thing you actually need is socket. You can try to. I will try to sanctify this weapon, but just sanctification costs 6 divine. I'd rather not do that. So this weapon right now costs me 6 and something divine to craft, right? I'm gonna sell it for 7 divine. I could try to sell it for even more. 7 divine is too low for this weapon. You won't find anywhere this for 7 divine. Let me see. Yeah, there's none for 7 divine. Search. I think people are stopping crafting them, maybe because not much people is playing Shield Wall and it's not worth to craft it to sell because you're gonna spend a lot. Yeah, this has been for 2 days, nobody's buying it anyway. I'm gonna try sell it for some profit at least because I got luck to get everything right. If you try to craft and you get something wrong, then you already spend 5-6 divine for nothing. So it's not something that you will just sell it for almost the same price you make it. That doesn't make any sense. So I need to make at least some profit on this.
Yes.
No, it's not with you.
Can I help?
Go to my shop and let's sell it for 10 divine would not guarantee me to build another one like this one, because just to craft, if you miss just the crystallization, it's gonna cost you more 2 divines. That means 9 divine at least. If you miss one crystallization, then you're gonna be 9 divine. So I'm gonna sell it for 10 divine at least. At least
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
10 divine. Probably not gonna sell. Not much people is playing around. But anyway, it's not fair to lose so much divine on that thing. I still have this shield that I want to craft. I crafted this one, but this one to craft, this will require a lot of divines, and I already got some fraction orbs, but this was I find it. Each one of these costs like 7 divines each one, and I need perfect chaos orb that probably costs about 1 divine or more, I don't know, to craft the perfect shields with 1600 armor. this one has 1400, but you can go up to 1600 if you start with this base. But for that, you need a lot of curse. I still don't have enough to try it, so I'm just gonna hold off on it right now. When I have enough, I will try it. Right. One thing about this is, just to let people know, some people are selling this base for 7 divine when it's level 82. You really don't need level 82 to make this to have 600, because the armor, actually, I think the armor, even with level 80 you can get their armor. So just buy the ones for 1 divine. I think it is, if you want to start craft, just buy the one for 1 divine. Actually, if you buy higher level than 81, when you're gonna do the reveal, you're gonna have more less chance to get what you want, because there is more things that gets added to the weapon because of his level. So if you have lower level, at least 80, I got this 81, I would prefer a 80 than a 81 or a 82. It's going to be more deterministic, because the armor, the only thing that really matters on this craft is the armor. And the armor, I think by level 75, you can get the same amount of armor that you will get in a 81. Let me just make sure of it, but I think, if I remember last time I checked it, that's true. So the way you know it's, you're going to go to Poet B here, you're going to check modifiers. People are making a mistake because they think like all things need to be level 82. But you go to shield, strength, and what you really worry about on this craft is increase the armor. And you see that the higher you get is level 75. So it doesn't matter if it's level 82, you're gonna still be, the higher on the armor is going to be 75. So to armor and increase armor, same thing, 75. The highest level you need is 75. Then you're going to go for stun and armor threshold. The highest you need is level 74. So level 75, it's okay to get the highest armor you need. Maybe for resistance, let me check resistance. You might need like armors applied to elemental damage. Probably you're gonna need higher level, yeah. For armor applied to elemental damage, to get the highest one, you need level 81. If you need that. But I think the highest level you need is 81. But I see people when it's level 82, they sell it for much more expensive, which doesn't make any sense. Let me check if it is, because to all elemental resistance, level 81 will give you 2, level 75 will give you 1, so you need level 81. I think the max level is that. Yeah, level 81 is the max for resistance to what I'm seeing, level 81. All the resistance, level 81. So, additional physical damage reduction, actually level 77, you can get 80%. So what else? Fire resistance. Oh, okay. Now I see. It's because on fire resistance you can get 5 more resistance. But come on, you're not gonna pay 7 divines more to get only 5 more resistance on a shield. That doesn't make any sense. So because the resistance actually at level 71 is still good. It's 36 to 40. At level 82 is 41 to 45. Yeah, maybe that's why people are paying that much. Okay, now I got to the reason, because I wasn't necessarily, but you can get armor at 70. Why people are paying so much? I don't know if people are paying, but I still won't pay for that. Yep. That's it. If you come by this video, I hope this helped you. Sorry for my English, that's not that great. I just this season I try to play mostly Warrior Shield Wall to try to learn the craft. I'm learning all the crafts to craft all the things by myself. When I'm going to craft the shield, the highest armor shield, I will post it again. So thank you. Now I'm just gonna do more stuff that I'm trying to clean all corruption so I can get all the points on my Atlas. I know that's kind of boring. It's not boring because you are getting stuff, but for someone watching, it's not boring. So I'm gonna end the stream because normally when I play, I do a lot of stuff together. I stop several times. So I'm gonna end the stream, and when I have something interesting going on, I will come back. Thank you, and I wish you a great day. I don't know when this is gonna sell. I hope it sells. Anyway, bye bye. Have a great day.